Password Policy Agent is designed as a way to get your passwords in Active Directory in a compliant and healthy state. Because for many, many years people have been using Active Directory passwords, and policies have been pretty poor around how we use them and maintain them. And everyone knows that they've been sharing their passwords on with their work with Active Directory, with Facebook and LinkedIn and everywhere else. It's pretty common practice. And unfortunately, this kind of stuff needs to stop, because when passwords get breached on the internet, then corporate credentials get breached at the same time. So Password Policy Agent is a solution to prevent those types of things happening and to make sure that the corporate Active Directory is kept secure. But it works by checking whenever a user changes their password on the network. It then intercepts that password change and gives it a thorough check. Part of that check is to make sure it complies with the latest NIST regulations from 2017, which changed the password policy landscape quite a lot. But the big part of that is checking against known previous password breaches. So we've got a database in the cloud about 500 million passwords which have known to have been breached through the various breaches that happen on a weekly basis, quite honestly. So every time you change your password, our agent checks that new password against the database to see, has it already been breached? And if it's already been breached out there in the wild before, then we won't let the user use it. So it makes sure that it's NIST compliant, because they have to pick a password that's unique and hasn't been breached before. Head to our website and fill in your information there, and we will email you a quick summary report of the information we hold about your company in our password database, because we also have billions of email addresses along with the 500 million passwords. So we'll be able to tell you the information about your company that is in the public domain, but in a nice, useful way that's meaningful to you, so you can get an idea of the scale of the problem that your organization is experiencing. From there, you can work with ourselves or one of our partners to do an audit of your Active Directory, where we can actually analyze the passwords you already have on your domain and see how well they comply and how many of them have been breached. But we can also tell you of those breached passwords, how many times they've been breached by other people, and potentially been shared with people's personal Hotmail accounts and things like that as well, to give you a real idea of the scale of the problem that exists on your network today. And following that, obviously the Password Policy Agents, the solution we have is the way to remedy that problem.